Welcome everyone to the Wasaga Beach Chamber of Commerce Virtual Business After 5 for February with Mozomo CrossFit as our speakers. My name is Colleen Bannerman, owner-operator of Wasaga Tax and Accounting and RBA Financial Group Wasaga, and the current president of the Chamber. As we have at our previous Business After Fives and all our events, and to point out the importance and the continued importance, I'd like to take a moment to thank all the frontline and essential workers in our area, their families, and the businesses that have stepped up to offer support to those still affected by the year-long COVID-19 pandemic. One way or another, we as human beings are all affected by this situation we find ourselves in. And it is when we support each other that we will remain together strong. That's Sarah's word, and I like it. I can imagine that no one could have predicted we would be approaching a year of the pandemic. Sarah Ritchie, the Chamber Administrator, wave Sarah. Awesome. Has organized a great slide deck for today. So sit back, relax, grab a beverage, take notes from the chat, and enjoy the networking and support local opportunities. We are excited to have so many on. 32 have registered, and I think we're up to 22, which is 23 now, participants. And as we all are aware, technology sometimes has its challenges, so please be patient if we need to iron out some bugs. We will be recording the meeting so we can capture the information to share on our website and social media platforms, and the video will be included in our next newsletter. We're going to start the meeting with the opportunity for all the participants to give a quick 15 to 20-second introduction, say their name, business, and if your business is open, how you've navigated the situation. I will say your name as we go around the group so you would know when your turn is. Sarah will unmute you, or you can unmute yourself so you can speak. Please be mindful of the length as we do want to get to our guest speakers and announcements for the meeting. We will follow the instructions with our speakers, introductions, and then our speakers, followed by question and answer time, upcoming events and announcements, and then closing remarks. Our aim is to finish by 7 o'clock. So we're going to start with introductions. And I'm going to start asking for names from the bottom of my list. Carrie Castro. I'll wait a few seconds, and if nobody pops up, then I'll just continue. Tanya Graver. Tanya Emmons.
Oh, great. So I'm first.
You are?
Yes. So I'm just introducing who I am.
Yeah, and what business you have and how you're negotiating, navigating.
COVID.
I call it negotiating.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Tanya Emmons. I am the owner of Baywood Beach House Bed and Breakfast and Butterfly Bliss Healing. I put them together as BBH. And when COVID hit last year, everything shut down. And then we opened for the summer, and it was fabulous. And it was the first year, so it was doing really well. And then Christmas, we shut down, and we've just kind of on that slow, slippery slope of reopening a little bit to people, but mostly just like local people that need a place because they're moving or that kind of thing. Parents have passed kind of thing. Lots of different people have called. It's very interesting how it's kind of worked its way that way. But I'm hoping the summer we're full-fledged open again. Maybe, maybe not. We'll just wait and see.
Thank you, Tanya. Sarah, do you want to introduce yourself and just give us a little update?
Hello, I'm Sarah Ritchie. I'm the Chamber Administrator. Busy working behind the scenes to bring events like tonight's Business After 5 to you. Also, we're really excited about the upcoming Women in Business Awards. Nominations close tomorrow. You can buy your tickets. And we're also, soon we'll be distributing the community information guide. So Lots of projects to work on here for the community.
Zdenka, are you ready to introduce yourself? Unmute yourself.
Did I?
There you go.
I
Yep.
think you can hear me now. Yep. Yay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, had a little laptop issue, so I'm on my phone, but that's okay, working. We're from Crow North Insulation. We had some ups and downs like everybody else. Looks like that's normal for this year, but we are pushing forward. So nice to see everybody, and let's have a good time.
Great. Kathy Mulgrew.
Hi, I'm Kathy Mulgrew, Chair of Stonebridge Wasaga Beach Blues. We're actually on hibernating until the year 2022, actually. So, hello.
She's also our second newest board member on the Chamber Board of Directors. So welcome, Kathy.
Thank you.
Eliza, did I get that wrong again?
I think it's Eliza, like pizza, right?
Eliza, yes.
Pizza.
Eliza, is she here?
No, she's not.
I think I got it wrong the last time.
Yeah.
She said, no, it's not like in the bucket.
It's like pizza. Yeah, not
Yeah.
the bucket, like
Yeah.
pizza.
Donna,
Donna.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
My name is Donna Pacheco. I work at Trax Employment in Collingwood. We're considered an essential service, but we're still providing services virtually, which really sucks. I can't wait to be able to see people again, and it's been really slow. And I want to give a shout out to John and Michelle. I missed my Mozomo family. I joined about over 6 years ago, and it's killing me not being able to go. Hopefully I'll be back soon.
Elizabeth and Isaac.
Yes.
Unmuted.
There you go.
Now you are.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see everybody again this month. So Isaac Isaac's finishing touches, painting services, and he's been off and on working, and he actually just got back to work, just finished up a really big job. And now he's going to be off for 4 to 6 weeks because he's going to have, it's a minor procedure, but he's having surgery on Monday. So no work for 4 to 6 weeks. It's the way it goes.
Mhm. Well, good luck, Isaac.
Thank you. You will be okay.
Yeah, nothing serious.
Charlie?
No,
Melanie?
no, I don't see Melanie.
Jill? Kelly Miller?
Yes.
Hi, I last year opened a business called Georgian Bay Paddling, which focuses on canoe instruction courses on flat water. So we do levels 1 to 4 from ORCA, which is the Ontario Recreational Canoe and Kayak Association. So essentially our governing body. As I was planning to open, of course, everything shut down. No ORCA courses were running at all. Things opened up later in August, and I was able to run one course, which was pretty exciting. But now there are COVID protocols in place, and we're just waiting for the most updated versions. So we've got courses scheduled, and fingers crossed that things will go ahead this summer. Thanks.
Amber Moore? Brian Davies? I saw him.
I saw him.
Work here.
Time for lunch.
You're muted.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to him. Sue Connell?
Hello. So my name is Sue Connell, and I'm the Treasurer Administrator for Wasaga Beach Ministerial Food Bank. Things are moving along there. It's been a really busy time since COVID, and we're doing everything differently from how we used to do things, because we used to have people had a preference sheet and they could choose which items they wanted us to pack in the boxes, but we're not allowing clients in the building, and we have a very limited volunteer staff in the building at any one time. So we have some volunteers who go on other days than when we're open, and they pre-pack the packages that we're giving out. We are now giving out 5 days worth of food instead of 3, because we've had some different funding and such an incredibly generous community that we have enough money to give more and to buy more things. And so things are going along really well. We really do feel that it's like the calm before the storm, that once people have done their income tax and some people have applied for the CERB money they weren't entitled to, that's where we don't know what's really going to happen. We're really concerned that a lot of people will lose their places because they won't be able to pay their rent, or they'll get cut off their Ontario Works or the ODSP, and they're going to owe the federal government back money. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. What happens there. So we feel like we'll have a greater need going forward into the summer and the fall. On a personal note, I have 2 businesses and we've been extremely busy. So doing all the volunteer work for the food bank, it's all been a real challenge for me. I work all day from 6 o'clock in the morning till about 7:30 at night. And then I just kind of eat dinner and fall into bed. And I'm really kind of tired of it because I've missed my vacation. But that part's good. And I think that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Deb Fittler? No. Mira McCann? Rob Dell? I know he's here.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I just want to say it's great to see everyone's faces tonight. My name is Rob Dell. I work for a firm called Alta Vista Planning Partners, and I am the exclusive advisor for the Chamber of Commerce benefit plan that they provide to their local members. I recently moved here from Newmarket to Collingwood to join the team a year ago, just before the pandemic hit, and incredibly grateful to be situated in such a lovely area. So if you're interested in looking at employee benefit options, please don't hesitate to call or email me for your free consultation. Being members of the Chamber gives you access to truly one of the best employee benefit plans around.
Stephanie?
Hi, everyone. I have not been here before, so definitely a new face for everybody. And I do not look like Dr. Joel Simpson, who is the chiropractor at Georgian Family Chiropractic. Hopefully you can notice that. I am another chiropractor at Georgian Family Chiro. I recently started in January, and Joel thought it'd be a good idea to get my face out there. So I thought the same. So we've been open, or at least been able to get back to work in June. And we've been fortunate to not have to close again with the lockdown. Again, we're so fortunate. We have a great team, a naturopath, a registered massage therapist, and we're so happy to be able to still take care of the community and make sure they feel okay, especially with their extended hours sitting down or stress of it all. So we're really happy that we're able to still be around for everyone.
Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Ava? Tara? No. Kyle Young?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle Young. I'm a holistic nutritionist. So I do sort of one-on-one nutritional consultations with people, help them everything from losing weight to managing type 2 diabetes, IBS, all the things nutrition. I'm also a personal trainer and a yoga instructor as well. So luckily for me, I've been able to sort of take all of those things online when needed to. So I've been able to stay open the whole time, which is great. Although I'm super happy to get back to training my clients in person this past week. So it's been really nice because as much as Zoom workouts are great, they don't match the real thing.
Jude?
Hey, hello, everybody. I'm Jude St. Fleur. I recently moved here from Alberta back in July. So now with everything going on, I went through a business restructure and a total makeover. So I'm a financial advisor with Eau Claire Partners. So we are insurance broker and a financial broker. So basically, we deal with anything personal or business side of insurance and investment. So anything from critical illness, life insurance, disability, you name it, we got it. So in terms of sending my info, I will send it to the Chamber of Commerce. And everything that I do is through Zoom. All application is online, all the appointments. So we don't even have to leave your house, which is fantastic. So I can't wait to connect with each and every one of you because I see some new faces. I came through to one of the meetings before, but now with everything going on, I just missed a lot. So I can't wait to connect with each and every one of you.
Linda Jeffrey.
Linda was here. Where'd she go?
Good evening, everyone.
Oh,
My
there she
name
is.
is Linda Jeffrey, and my business is Whim Seekers Travel. And as you might guess, most of, well, I would say all of my travel business has been sidelined, and I've been taking this time to do a little pivot into offering more armchair travel and some other things that I'm interested in doing on a blog website. So it's a big project and just building that out. So it's great to see everyone. I think I'm really missing the in-person touch, but we are very blessed to have the technology to at least see each other's faces tonight. So thank you.
Sylvia.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sylvia Caleri, and I'm with Nature's Cleaning Team. We are still considered an essential service in the community. We clean homes, offices, a lot of short-term rentals. We do a lot of move-in and move-out cleans for realtors. So if you're looking for a reliable company, give us a shout. With spring cleaning ahead of us, keep that in mind that we do a lot of spring cleaning. For one-timers, if you need to just spruce up your home, just do the deep cleaning, just to clear the air, disinfect. We also do a lot of disinfecting also. So we're here for you if you need us. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you all in person also. Thank you.
Sarah Colley.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Coley. I am a Tim Hortons franchisee. So we are open and running under enhanced procedures since the beginning of the pandemic.
Jenny Elmsley.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, hi. My name is Jenny. I'm with Free Spirit Tours and also Free Spirit Forest and Nature School. I've kind of gotten lost track of, we were open, we were closed, we're open, closed. We're open now. And so now with Free Spirit Tours, we are offering snowshoeing, and we run a snowshoe club, and we also do a snowshoe and wine tasting tour. And we're gearing up, even though there's snow on the ground, we're looking ahead to the summertime and kayaking and canoeing. So Kelly, we're gonna have to talk. And yeah, so, we're excited that we're open now, and it's nice to see everybody.
We did meet
I
briefly
will
on the Ottawa Saga. we did meet briefly on the Ottawa Saga last summer. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yes, now that you've said that, yes.
We'll talk.
That's great. I'm going to head back down to Melanie. I think she signed in. There you go.
Hi there. Hi. Unfortunately, my camera's not working. But hi, I'm Melanie, and I'm a star director with Scentsy. Scentsy is a direct selling company and an international leader in home and personal fragrance. We have stylish, innovative, customizable products, warmers, wax, diffusers, oil, and our lines now include body, clean, and laundry. And I'm finding myself, with the pandemic, my business has just skyrocketed to online sales, and working with real estate agents who maybe want to just freshen up the smell of a house. Not overpowering, but anyway, if you are interested in, and you don't have to use the wax in the warmer. So people are always leery because they can't do scent. Our warmers are very stylish, and they can just add to the decor of a home. So I will post my website, and thank you for the invitation.
Great. And now I'd like to introduce Jason Rattan, and he's going to be the co-host. Oh, Selena, you must have registered late, my dear.
Not late, just on time.
Thanks, Selena, for reminding me. Did I miss anyone else? Go ahead, Selena.
Okay, my name is Selena. Easily forgotten, obviously.
No.
I'm joking. I did register just in the nick of time. I own Georgian Life Media, Inc. Most people know Georgian Life as the monthly publication in the region. We've been around for over 30 years, formerly as Collingwood Life, but transitioned to Georgian Life about 10 years ago. And the pandemic has, we've been working, but we've been basically changing everything we do in the past year, which has been challenging, exhausting, but also kind of exciting to start new things. So we have been doing some social media marketing for businesses. We have launched a bunch of different online contests and promotions that are not only fun, but you can win prizes and get local businesses involved in a feel-good type promotion. And we also have the Georgian Life Birthday Club. So if you have a birthday coming up, which all of us eventually do, it could be 364 days away, but you should join the Georgian Life Birthday Club because you'll get an email from a bunch of different businesses getting free stuff or different kinds of promotions. So check out our website, georgianlife.ca.
Thanks, Selena. And now I'm going to introduce Jason Rattan. He's going to co-host MC for the Business After 5 tonight, our first attempt to do this. So I had asked the board directors if they would take turns co-hosting so they kind of get an idea of what it's like. So then I don't always have to do it. I'm sure everybody's getting tired of hearing my voice. So Jason Rattan, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I got 2 introductions there, so that was great. And thanks to Colleen and Sarah for sending everything you basically need to co-host. So for the other directors on the call tonight, don't worry if your name is called for next month, they make it quite easy. So that's great. Thank you both, ladies. Tonight, we have a special speaker that's going to do a presentation for us as well. Our speakers tonight are from Mozomo CrossFit Athletics, Michelle and John Smay. Michelle and John have had the gym for 9 years now, and they've been personally training for over 15 years. Recently, they've made the move over to Wasaga Beach. They've got a great location, also very close to the beach, which I'm sure they're going to incorporate into their the services that they offer. And so without further ado, we're going to pass it over to Michelle and John right now, who are going to, I think, share their screen as well and tell us a little bit about their business. You just have to unmic them. There we go. Or mute, sorry.
Guys, can you hear us?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
First off, I just want to thank the Chamber for having us on this evening. And I feel like there's so many of you that are on this that we already know. And of course, Donna has been a longtime member for us. And thank you, Donna, for the kind words. We have been in the area for quite some time. Michelle was born and raised here. We have a little presentation that kind of gives you a little insight or a little feel to what we do. And without further ado, I'm going to start it off, and you'll hear lots of talking and have a chance for questions at the very end.
Oh, wait, has anyone seen this billboard by the arena? You haven't?
Yeah.
Come on.
We're all going to look for it now.
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
So if you're driving in from 92, it is right there looking up at the 5 Stars Arena. So look for it. And we were, well, you're going to see, we're so excited to be in Wasaga, and you'll see it in everything that we do from here on out. And I'm sure you're going to see it in our presentation as well. So here we go. Good.
Yeah. So we thought we better just give you guys a little bit of a background on myself and John. So Jason already mentioned we've had the gym now for 9 years. We were in Collingwood for the last 8. We just moved the gym to Wasaga in November. And for those of you that don't know, I was born and raised in Wasaga Beach. My whole family is actually still around here. And my grandfather, Claire Robertson, was actually the first mayor of Wasaga Beach when Wasaga officially became a town in 1976. And my mom was actually with the OPP, the original Wasaga Beach OPP detachment down by the main and across from the Dard. In that old building, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that building. I was there. So she was with them like right up until she retired. So we've been around in the area for a long time, and I'm super happy to be back here. We moved to Ottawa and we were there for 12 years, had the gym in Collingwood, and we were super happy to get back here. I do have a fitness background. I've been passionate about fitness my whole life. I've competed a couple times in physique competitions and have basically been a gym rat since high school. So
very good. John Smay here, also co-owner of CrossFit Mozomo Athletics. I've been a local resident here now for 34 years. I'm a dad of 2 awesome kids. They're 26 and 30, if you can believe it, for those of you who know me. They live in Stayner and Barrie, respectively, so they're nearby. I know Michelle mentioned that she was very passionate about being a gym rat. We actually met in the gym. We met, I think, 2001 back at the old Barton studio, which was called the Tag, and which was called the Center in Collingwood, in the gym. So we met in the gym, and at the time, neither one of us was in the fitness industry. I was in construction at that point for maybe going on to about 13 years of my life.
which is actually where I first met John. When I was 13, I worked at the local hardware store, but that's a whole nother presentation.
Right. So yeah, we are super passionate. We became so passionate about fitness and nutrition that you can see as we move further through what we are going to share with you guys, that it only made sense for us to jump on board as some type of operator in the fitness industry. And so that drew us to CrossFit. Some of our other brands that you may recognize, we owned and operated Metcon Blue Mountain Adventure Race, which was an obstacle adventure race that operated at Blue Mountain Resort from 2012 to 2017. We ran 7 events there, and we were very, very grateful for having that partnership. We had gone to a Spartan race back in 2011 together and said, oh my God, wouldn't this be amazing to bring into our area, and pitch the resort with a business plan, and we're able to partnership with them as well. We also owned and operated the Reebok AMRAP Battle Series from 2015 to 2018, which was a CrossFit competition series, whereby we had 10 qualifiers throughout Canada, through major cities, that would all come and compete at the championships, which were at the Metro Toronto Convention Center every spring. And so again, with fitness and competition being our passion, we have, took the reins on these type of events.
And last year, actually almost a year to this date, I ran my very first all women's workshop. My very first event, I had over 50 women register. It was pretty phenomenal. I'm super passionate about helping women with their struggles and really helping them see that, getting over their fears. Like, so many women are worried about body image, and there's so much more to it. And we spent an entire day together with a great group of women. And I can actually have since continued to do Thursday morning coffee chats, doing just talking about the same thing, struggles and fears and how to get over, some of those obstacles. So I'm pretty excited that that has continued, and we were hoping to do another live workshop, but obviously looking into the virtual end of things for that.
And about 4 years ago, we were introduced to a technology. It's a supplementation. It's called Pruvit Ketones. And we were the first basically to introduce it to the area. Some of you may have heard of a diet called the Ketogenic Diet, whereby you abstain from carbs and sugar over a period of time, and your body will start to take fat and convert it into ketone energy. It's an energy source that your body uses along with glucose, but typically not in conjunction. This science was introduced from basically Navy SEALs, so the US government, Department of Defense, and this company bought the rights or the patents from, or shares patents with the government of the US. And so for us, it was a tool to use, and it aligned perfectly with what we were trying to do for a lot of people who struggled with sort of, the basic fundamentals of healthy living. That is better mood, focus, energy, sleep, and as well, it works as well in conjunction with better or the opportunity for fat loss. So here's a little video of what we typically do in our space. This video was shot out of our Collingwood location, and obviously it was pre-lockdown sort of guidelines. So you can see that there's a lot of hands-on typically in our facility, but it'll give you the type of vibe. And it was filmed, I think, 4 years ago as well.
Hi, my name is Michelle Smay, the owner of CrossFit Mozomo in beautiful Wasaga Beach. We have been almost 4 years. So we've been 1 year in our new location and almost 2 years prior to that. I've been a gym rat my whole life and found CrossFit almost 6 years ago.
We just felt that there was probably a need here in town for something a little bit more unique, more service-oriented in regards to CrossFit.
When I originally was opening, I really wanted to find a name that talked about energy, positive energy. I actually took it from the Urban Dictionary.
Mozomo means somebody that can affect dramatic positive change in a short period of time. In essence, that's what CrossFit does. That's what Mozomo does. Our sign out front doesn't necessarily say Mozomo. It says this is where the fun begins. And we are strong advocates, and we'll almost like affirm with you, this is going to be the best hour of your day.
Having a small class size is super important to us just for safety reasons and having that proper client to coach ratio. So we have a check-in system online, and we will check out usually an hour before class. If I see that it's going to be 12 people, sometimes even 10, if there's a lot of barbell work, then we will have another coach come in with us.
Our members are basically the ones who drive the ship here, and in turn create the success story in itself. We have a world championship wakeboarder who is continuously bringing home medals, and she'll let you know that CrossFit has been a big part of her success. We have women who have come into the gym here and have transformed themselves in 3 months and talked about the strength and going out and buying new wardrobes because they feel so great.
It's not very serious. It's pretty fun. I would say 99% of the time. And everybody's always joking, helping each other out, laughing. It is all about fun. We are a pretty sarcastic, fun group. Special events brings our community together, and that's what makes it so special. Everybody wants to be with everybody in here all the time.
Our group has been to Vegas as a club. We've done Dominican Republic. We're going to Costa Rica this December.
Roller skating, and we usually do the volleyball tournament in the Sega Beach in the summertime. Try to get everybody involved in as much things as we can outside of the box, just to keep everybody together as a community.
It's just all about the fun factor. Having fun with our members, always smiling, high-fiving. The support that's here is phenomenal.
I'm proud of our community. I think it's super awesome. Everybody we have is amazing. It's amazing for me to watch everybody grow and to watch the friendships develop. It's super special.
So that gives a pretty good feel of how our gym is. It's still the same type of vibe without the high fives, which I really miss. There's no high fives, no touching, no nothing like that. But that video really captured what our community is all about. We're also super excited. We've been the last couple of years recognized as the most favorite CrossFit gym for 2019 and 2020 in Southern Georgian Bay. And then this year also the most favorite fitness club and myself as personal trainer. So we were super excited about that. So excited that we made our coaches run down to the beach as soon as we got our building here to get a photo. So that photo is down at the
Bottom of 19.
Bottom of 19th, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to just chat about how passionate we truly are about our community causes. And over the last year, during the pandemic, we were still able to raise over $10,000 for some of our local centers and charities, which we've listed here. My Friend's House in Collingwood, the Collingwood Hospital, Simcoe Peer Support for Mental Health, and recently the RVH Cancer Center, which is very near and dear to our hearts. So the interesting thing, a very cool thing about our community is one of our coaches and our members came together. They came to us and approached us and said, listen, could we do something virtually where we do like a 12-hour workout marathon and raise funds and donate that to the local hospital? And we're like, well, yeah, sure. Like, I don't know how that's going to work. It worked perfectly fine. It was amazing because they did everything virtually and at the end, so they did one workout per hour for 12 hours. And at the end, they ran a half marathon through Collingwood, like through town.
And I think it was May or June.
Yeah. So, and we were able to raise at that time, $4,700 just by doing something virtually when we were shut down. So that was pretty cool. So we're super excited to bring the same thing to this community as well. Technical difficulty.
Doesn't fly.
Stuck.
Probably something simple.
Okay, let me go. Here, let's push the button. Here we go. I found it. So
push the button.
Where we are, for those of you, we talked about it. We are at 1619th Street North. J&J Automotive is beside us, facing Mosley Street. And if you stand at our front door, you can see to the right the Little Marina restaurant, and to the left of us, the parking lot into the post office, and to the left of that, the Sega Casual Wear Boutique. So we are, as Jason mentioned at the beginning, we're super excited having the proximity to the beach. The first thing we thought of is, oh my goodness, so many CrossFit workouts incorporate a 400 or 8-meter run. And the first thing I could think of was, we're sending everybody out with a sandbag. They run to the beach, grab a bag of sand, run back, do another portion of their workout, run back to the beach, dump the sand, come back. So we're so thankful that we are where we are, and we can't wait to open to the capacity where we were at prior.
Selena just heard that and she's like, I am not taking a sandbag down to the beach.
And this is really exciting. Where we are, we start to do some digging on the building that we were in. For those of you who don't know, the building was the original TD Bank in Wasaga, and this picture is, I'm guessing circa 1960, and this was Wasaga's town center between 1950 and 1980s. So that black rooftop was the bank, the original TD Bank. And since then, there has a hall portion that's been added on to our building, and that's where our gym is located, inside the hall portion. But a lot of this looks the same, a lot of it looks different, but to the parking lot on the far right, where you see that bit of green space, that is now where the post office sits today, which was formerly the IGA, which has transpired into a lot of different sort of businesses over time, but it was once the Giant Tiger as well in Sega. So anything you want to add?
Yeah, we're excited to bring the hub back here.
Right.
To the new town center right here. Okay, so this is the inside of our new space. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about how you get started. A lot of people don't know that our gym is not like just a gym that you can walk into, like buy a membership, come in, work out, and then leave. everything is structured. So you have to attend a class or a personal training session. So that's how it works. And right now we have, with our restrictions, I don't know if you can see the floor, but we have tape on the floor. So you have your own workout square. There's 9 squares because we can only have 10 people in the building right now, including the coach. So the only way to get started with us is, number one, you can set up, we call it a no sweat intro, where you come in and get a tour of the facility, meet one of the coaches, and kind of just sit down and talk about your goals. And then after that, we decide if you want to do small group training through our foundations program, which is essentially our beginners program, or one-on-one training with one of our coaches. So there's lots of ways to get started and sort of like introduced to what we do and how the class environment is. And then once you're done that, you can look at our different membership options, and it's super easy. We send you login information, and you have to reserve your spot online because we are limited to how many people we can have in class, which actually isn't much different than what we did before, because we always had a class cap on our classes.
Mm-hmm. And all you need to do is show up.
The hardest part is walking through the doors the first time, for sure. That's the hardest part. Again, just a couple more photos of the inside of our gym. Over on 19th, our class times are 6 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and then 4:15 and 5:30 p.m. These for us are what I'll call our pandemic operational hours. We used to run probably 7 classes a day. So for now, this is what we're doing until we kind of get back to, we'll call it normal, but I'm not even sure if that's a word anymore. We have classes on the weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday. And then our beginner sessions typically run Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 6:45. And we have a session starting next week. So I'm excited about that. We have a couple spots.
Put your hand up. Put your hand up.
Yeah.
We were speaking of safety protocols. Here's a little video we did back last fall at our old space, but it just gives you some idea on the protocols that we have in place.
So nothing's really changed. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Nothing's really changed on our safety protocols. You have designated squares. You actually can't enter our building until a coach has temp checked you, sanitized, and time stamped you in. Obviously masks are mandatory, that's everywhere. And then once you get to your designated area, you can remove your mask. But anytime you have to leave that square, you have to put that mask back on. And then every square has a bucket of disinfectant solution that everybody uses to wipe down their stuff. And then disinfectant for the floor that everybody has to spray and mop up themselves. And then we also fog in between classes. And then on the way out, you have to get sanitized again. And it's the same.
Can't leave your square until the coach comes and actually sprays your hands and clocks you out.
Yeah. So we also have, when people see CrossFit, they just, I don't want to say make assumptions, but we do so much more than CrossFit. Our classes are CrossFit, which are actually, modified for any level, any age, anybody. These are some videos of our kids' classes. So when we are fully operational, we actually run kids and teens and masters classes as well. And then personal training, specialty lifting classes. And then our transformation challenges we run 4 times a year as well. We're excited to get the kids back for sure.
And we also do online coaching because that is what most of us had to start off with last March.
Had to pivot. Oh, you want to know what we do? Well, we help women melt muffin tops and men drop belt sizes with our 4-pillar system. And we really do this. This is we call it the SMAY way. And what's really, because everybody wants to quote unquote lose weight initially, but there's so many other things going on. So we really focus on sleeping patterns, moving, your eating habits, and then generalized habits, putting everything together to make new habits that are sustainable for life.
Yeah, and so we test drive everything we talk about. We don't just prescribe things for people and then not sort of adhere by the principles ourselves. Both of us just went to the sleep clinic together on Monday night, and we had so many people who asked us, like, why are you guys going? What are you doing? And sleep can always be better for sure. So, and just like any of these other things in life, exercise is such an important, vital element for health and longevity. Utilizing the right fuel, right? If we are the ultimate machine that is ever going to walk this earth, fueling properly is key. And then taking poor habits and replacing them with better habits, right? You can't just start a new habit. You actually have to replace a habit, right? So we help people with all of this along the way, and we can do it now virtually as well, which is awesome. We have a couple of testimonials here for you guys to listen in.
I was really tired of being tired. I was really tired of feeling fat and out of shape and exhausted and unable to do the things that I really enjoy doing. I wanted to feel like I did before when I was healthy and fit, and I didn't feel like me. So I wanted to feel like myself, the transformation I saw on Facebook, and I needed something just to get moving. I mean, the results were there, right? I mean, when you lose 32 pounds in 8 months and I don't know how many inches, I just felt good. I felt like me again. Everything's better. Just everything's better. I can't really say it. It's just everything is better. It's by far the best it's ever been in 20 years. My blood work's amazing. My numbers are amazing. Everything's perfect. Like I can't say enough about it. So thank you, CrossFit Mozomo, for literally changing my life.
That was Julia. She's still one of our current members, and she's really gone. I mean, so many people in our community have gone through so many amazing transformations, and it's really, really what drives us.
We have one more little video to show you. Again, it is an older version at our old space.
Hi there, my name is Michelle Smay, owner of CrossFit Mozomo. From the first day you walk through our doors, we want you to feel like Mozomo is a place where you can accomplish anything. We know how hard it is to take those first steps, but we're here to help you get started, make a plan that gets results, and feel comfortable in our community. We approach your household in a way that works for you. We start with effective and safe exercises, then we add easy to understand food habits and use our coaches and our community to help you stay accountable to your goals. Let us help you start moving, breathing, and sleeping better. Let us help you understand quick and easy meals that are healthy and taste good too. Let us guide you through the little steps that add up to the big goal to start feeling better for life. What are you waiting for? Book your no sweat intro today. And ta-da, that's our presentation.
That was great. Thank you very much, John and Michelle. What a great presentation. I know no pressure, Colleen. I know Sega Tax and Accounting is coming up later this month. You're gonna have to make accounting as interesting as that, which I'm sure you will. And no, that was great. I was writing notes here. I mean, I think just the atmosphere and the culture that you've created for your members is outstanding. And I want to commend you on what a great job you've done with the COVID protocols and safety items that you put in place. What a great space that you've created for all these people to go, a safe place for these people to go every day. We're going to open it up for some questions. So John and Michelle, if you're okay with that, we're going to see if anybody has any questions for you. I think our original question came in on the chat just asking when you opened, but you did show the hours there. So we'll ask Sarah here if she has any other questions waiting, or if anybody wants to unmute yourself, you can jump in with a question.
I will answer that. Like, we opened in, say in November for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were shut down, and now we've been open for 2 weeks. So, and for us, we have been closed literally for 6 months out of the last 12. So we were like beyond excited to find this building and come to Wasaga, even if we, you know, we got to open for at least a month. It was fun. And we're super happy to be open again. So yeah, we'd love you guys to pop in. Actually, I was going to message Sarah and just say that I would love to put out a couple of dates and times for members to come and try a class for free.
So maybe we'll do like a special, maybe 2 different nights where they'll have a selection or a choice of which night to come, and, you know, depending on the numbers that want to enroll, and run through sort of a class.
Like a mock class, because we can only have 9 people, right? So it's not like we can be like, hey, come have an open house and try a class. So I just think it's really hard. We don't actually have people even just drop into our classes anymore because of everything that has changed. So it's really hard for people to come in and try it out. You come and try it out with like one of us, but then you don't get the same vibe of the, you know, the community, right? So I thought that would be a good opportunity.
You know, and the part of it is just, you know, we are so protective of our members, and their health and safety is of utmost concern for us. So typically in the past, somebody from out of town, CrossFit is such a large global community, and there's over 13,000 affiliates worldwide. And so one of the coolest things with CrossFit is that if you're familiar with what happens in our classes, you can travel the world and sign up and drop into another class, you know, anywhere, Costa Rica or Europe. And the way the classes operated will be the same. So it's not like you're jumping into something that's completely different. All the movements are similar, are all the same. We all sort of get the same coaching for our certifications from the same coaches, from the same programming. So there's a very familiar feel walking in anywhere in the world. But because of our situation, you know, we have people who call us and try to get in all the time from Toronto, even when Toronto was in lockdown. And we said, sorry, we can't take anybody in because we can't put our members at risk. We know what our members, where they are, what they're doing, and we're not willing to take the risk, you know, for $25 for someone to come in and drop in.
So I'm just going to jump in here to mention one thing. We will be supplying Michelle and John with a list of all the participants and their email addresses as the speakers of the evening. So John and Michelle, you can follow up with the participants with any offers that you'd like to give them.
Okay, cool.
So that would be a good opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody's following the chat, but you're getting lots of great compliments in there. Elisa's pumped, and Selena says you guys rock, and we got a couple questions there. We have what's the best way to get a consult and book my sessions? So just the first initial consultation, what's the best way to go about that? Giving you guys a call, or?
Yeah, and on our Instagram, Mozomo Athletics on Instagram, there is a link actually to book a time for a consult, or go to our website, my mobile, and well, John can drop it in the comments too. My mobile, you can message me or email.
Great.
Somebody asked about, yeah, your brother there.
And Sarah was confirming she's been on your website and looks super friendly. So that's great. I think we had one more question there. Do you do any special like one-time events?
What's that?
Do you do any special one-time events, like something that maybe is just for everybody trying it for the first time, that whole class, or?
We would typically, I would say under the circumstances that we're in now, probably not, because I feel like there's just too much screening that would have to be done. So typically, yeah, we would host sort of, you know, a free drop-in night, or we would actually allow people to try a class for free at any point in time. But things have changed now, right? So for us, you're limited to the number of people, and yeah, it will go back where, Jay, we can offer that.
Sure. I think it's great that you even just offer that, you know, if somebody was to come that first time, you don't mind doing the introduction with them. I think that's even more personal anyways. I was on your website earlier today, and there was a video at the bottom, and John, you had a great comment about you really enjoyed watching the transformation in people. I think you said that was one of your favorite parts about what you do, and that was a really well done video and a great message as well.
It's what we have seen transpire with people in our fitness community then gets you thinking, how else can we help people, right? And so it then pushes us to excel as individuals, to offer other avenues for people to feel better. It's about personal growth along with fitness and nutrition, right? Everything will go hand in hand. And so for us, it's just open up our eyes on what people can accomplish inside the gym. They get this self-confidence back. They then take this out into their regular lives, and we see them exceed and excel at everything else they do. And then for us, once we see that, we get that feedback from people, we're like, oh my goodness, how else can we help people, right? Or how else can we give back to the community? So we're here to serve, guys, and we are so passionate about being here back in Wasaga. We every almost night in the fall, as we would finish working on the gym there, getting it ready for the November Open, we would grab some food, go walk down to Park 3 there, sit and have our dinner at the sunset, and we were like, oh my goodness, this has been the best decision we've made in our lives. So we know we just need to be patient, and the world will get fixed soon. And we hope to have you all on board, at least to come and give it a try.
That's great. Great message. I've got one question here that I was going to save maybe for the end, or maybe we'll say it now. So Stephanie was asking if we're doing a workout today, and I can't help but think when I go to real estate conferences and things like that, when you're sitting there for quite a while, all of a sudden they make you stand up or clap or do something just so you kind of wake up going into the next session. And aside from the prizes that we're about to give out, the rest of what I have to read tonight is probably not that exciting. So I'll maybe ask that Stephanie's question there. And I don't know, do you guys have a quick workout or something that people, actually maybe even exercise people can do at their desk? So if they're working during the day, is there something that somebody who's been at their computer for 5 hours can do real quick that you recommend?
Honestly, like setting an alarm on your phone, number one, and getting off of your chair like every 20 to 30 minutes is key. And like, you got to get up and move. Like sitting right now is by far, it is the worst thing that's happening to people and everyone that's working at home, like just tight hip flex, like the sitting is so terrible. I mean, I know there's a chiro on here, like I'm sure like physio people are so busy this year because there's so much sitting. So no, I don't have a workout plan because I really didn't know like what was going on, but I will tell you that if you just got up off of your chair for like 10 seconds and shook everything out and sat back down, you would feel a lot better.
And I would just add, go outside, right? Like it's the part of the problem with the initial onset of, being under quarantine is people were afraid to actually go outside, right? So I think the most important thing is if you do set those reminders on your phone, get outside and get a breath of fresh air, right? And then just try and find, the beauty and everything that we have around us, especially where we live. I'm telling you, this is the best place in Canada to live. And we all know, and I'm sure Jay, just from the influx of people who are exodusing the city, because this is definitely the place to be. So we're grateful that we're here already. And I'm as well as I know you guys are as well.
As a chiro, I second all of that.
It's crazy, right? Like it's, there's so many people right now that are suffering from so much sitting and not enough moving. It is like even John and I right now, we raised our desk and stood up. I actually can't do presentations sitting down or like have a super great conversation sitting down. So I spend a lot of time standing. My coffee chats in the morning, I'm always standing. So I know the physio places are busy.
I think those are all great messages, and especially with the fresh air, something as simple as fresh air in the dead of winter. Not too many people are opening the window in their office or their house to let some fresh air through. So that's great advice, even on so. So back to Selena. Selena's suggesting burpees. I don't know if you have something simpler than burpees. Selena's only saying that because the two of us have screensavers, and we know when we step about 2 feet away from our screen, you can't tell if we're doing the workout or not.
That's right. That's right.
That I would if there is an activity that we are all going to do. So maybe, what do you think, John and Michelle? Is there something that everybody can do real quick here just to wake up before the next section?
Yeah, for sure. So get off of your chair. Number one, let's start with that. Donna says that she can't believe she actually misses doing burpees. Donna, you're not going to appreciate that when you come back. You're going to regret it. So let's just stand up, do this. Number one, I want you to give yourself a nice big knee hug because you've been sitting. I want you to give yourself, stand on one leg and pull your knee right into your chest as close as you can, and just squeeze it with intent for a few seconds. And then the other side.
Watch your balance.
Yeah, watch your balance. Hang on to your desk if you have to. Donna, you're wearing one of our shirts. I love it.
I am.
You could deadlift me. Good. And then I want you to literally just start moving, like just side to side. I don't really care what it looks like. Oh yeah, Sarah's got the, what is that move?
It's called the Sega Shuffle.
Start moving. And then I want you to do some skipjacks. So you're gonna put your hands out in front and you're gonna either jump or you're gonna step. It looks like this. I'm gonna go to the side and in, or I'm just gonna step. You can't see my legs right now, but I'm just stepping or I'm jumping. We have a lot of people that can't jump, right? So then you can just march side to side. And then same thing with the jacks. You can march it or you can jump it. Colleen, what's happening? Good. And then I didn't prepare for this, but I've got my joggers on, so I'm going to adjust my screen. But here's one thing, this is our main focus at the gym, and it is learning how to have the most perfect squat. So you can use your office chair and put your feet under your shoulders, super glue your heels to the floor, put your hands out because I want you to keep your chest out. And I want you to push your butt back until it touches the seat and then stand up. So I don't want you to relax when you're down there. You're gonna let your bum touch your seat and stand up. And you're just gonna do that 10 times. Move up and down. Keep everything nice and tight. I don't want your weight on your toes. I want your weight on your heels. So you're really pushing your bum back onto the chair.
Is my ankle in? Won't work.
Good. How's everyone feel?
Oh, that's good.
I could go on for like half an hour and we could do burpees and jumps and push-ups and a whole bunch of things. But I just wanted to get you guys off your chair for 2 seconds.
That's awesome.
That
Thank you.
sounds good.
I muted myself so you didn't hear my old snowboard wakeboarding knees cracking every time I did the last one there. But
all the cracking and oh yeah, we hear that at the gym. We just cranked the music.
So guys, just a side note, CrossFit is also known as functional fitness. And the reason why they call it functional fitness, a lot of the principles, the movements that we do are based on things that you're going to need as we age, right? How many people, especially as we age, that you have heard have fallen and literally can't get up? And it's a real thing. And so if you can take yourself down to the ground with a burpee and back up anyway, continuously practicing and exercising those muscles is going to stave off that potential of that happening too as you get older. Even the squat itself and perfecting it and getting your proper alignment as you do it will help you then if you just need to use the bathroom, right, as you get older, right? So that you don't have to depend on somebody or an institution. So it's about living well now so that we can age better later, right?
I will tell you that John's 87-year-old mom comes to our gym and she does burpees.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really literally about, and she doesn't like jump around, but she literally will get down to the floor, put her chest on the floor, and then she stands back up. That's all it's about.
John, you'll have to change your reference so that they don't have to depend on Depends or something.
That's good.
Okay, I don't know if there's any more questions there, but if anybody has one, throw one in last minute. Again, lots of positive comments coming through the chat, Colleen might be doing her presentation all standing next later this or next later. Might be a great idea as well. So again, once again, thank you very much, John and Michelle. Excellent presentation. We're going to move on to prizes right now. So we're going to keep you with your mic on maybe, because I believe we have 2 prizes tonight, and the first one is from you guys. So just looking through here, and so there's two prizes. One of them we're going to actually John and Michelle are kind enough to be donating 2 prizes. One we're going to actually keep for the holiday social in November, so it's a reason for everybody to come join us again at the holiday special this fall. And the other one we're going to be giving away today. And Michelle, would you like, or John, would you like to describe the prize that we're giving away today?
Yeah, so this is actually a gift certificate for our beginners classes. So, which is 3 one-hour group sessions introducing you to what our gym is and what we do at CrossFit. So you get 3 one-hour classes with a small group environment and basically go through all of the fundamental movements.
Awesome.
So Michelle, if you can pick a number between 1 and 33.
1 and 33, 10.
Number 10, the closest number to 10 that has been on the call is Kyle Young.
Sweet. I was funny because I wanted to chat with Kyle, so that works out well.
All right. Thank you very much again for the presentation. Thank you for the prizes. That's great. We look forward to giving the other one away.
The other one.
And we look forward, and congratulations to Kyle on winning.
Woo! Thanks for the prize. I was going to connect with you too, so now we have a real reason.
That's awesome.
The after 5 is all about, right?
It is.
Okay, and so just moving on, the next prize that we have is a ticket to the Women in Business Awards and Cocktail Party from the Chamber of Commerce. And so we'll pass it back to Colleen to, or Kyle, do you want to pick a number? And Colleen, is there a range between the number? Sorry.
So 1 and 33 is the range. If maybe John, the other speaker, wants to pick that number.
33. I'm going to go with 22.
Melanie Harbridge.
Hey. Congratulations, Melanie. So that's a ticket to the Women in Business Awards and Cocktail Party.
Thank you.
And if you already have a ticket, then you can always give your ticket, your free ticket, to someone else.
Okay, so we got a few announcements, just a few events and things that are coming up to keep everybody up to date with what's going on at the Chamber of Commerce and in town. Nominations are still open for the Women in Business Awards on March 8th and can be submitted using the digital form at wasagachamber.ca/nominate up and until tomorrow, Friday, February 26th. To buy tickets to the Women in Business Awards and Cocktail Party, go to wasagachamber.ca as well. It's going to be an amazing, fun event with Melanie and John from 97.7 as MCs, a mixology contest featuring David Cubitt from Wasaga Brewing Company, trivia with lots of prizes, and celebrations with the award winners. So that, again, is the Women in Business Awards on March 8th, and you can still, there's still time for you to buy tickets. Upcoming event, March 25th, is the Business After 5. This one's going to be hosted by Wasaga Tax and Accounting. Colleen wrote this next part, not me. I'm surprised you wrote this, Colleen. It's not going to be boring, but she said maybe a little boring. Information you all need to know, which is true. Tax season is coming up, and we're also going to learn about COVID-19 funding, taxes, and how to claim your home office expenses. And Colleen's going to make everybody stand so that everybody is not sitting for the whole seminar next time. Our guide, so our visitor guide, we're going to mention that we're proud to be one of the few organizations that are continuing to print an information guide this year. We know the value remains for a print guide and how our businesses and residents rely on it. The 2021 guide will be printed soon for distribution in March to area residents, as well as in the region and across borders nationwide. Ads for the guide are full. However, there's still time to be listed in the members directory on our websites by becoming a member if you aren't already. And just a quick note, tourism really, with the pandemic, it's actually incredible how the beach was busy last year, Blue Mountain's busy now, and you know, if you can get these out in a safe way, there is still quite a few people that are looking for the visitor guide. And we do, and the chamber itself, especially Selena, does a great job with putting this together every year. So if you haven't looked to advertise it in the past, or you haven't seen it in the last few years, I encourage you to grab a copy when it comes out, and consider putting an ad in there in the future years. Next item is our Know Your Resources open house. Was a great success, and you can watch the video with access at segachamber.com. There still remain sponsorship opportunities and purchase of our sources personal protective kits. Our next reminder is to please be sure to claim your prize on the site, the digital marketplace. The more businesses and info we can include, the more we can direct and share within our community and support our businesses. There is a video recording of step-by-step live demo to help you claim your spot in the digital marketplace. It appears on the screen. And I'd also like to remind you that the Chamber is proud to be the community voice and support for business as we support our newsletters and e-blasts for up-to-date info on our virtual events, business after fives, and updates from the community and government partners. And our final reminder is to check out the membership benefits on our website, including the self-employment and employment health benefit program through Alta Vista Planning Partners. All of it is accessible as a chamber. And that's it for the updates. So I'm going to pass it back to Colleen.
Great. What a fabulous presentation, John and Michelle. Just want to give you a shout out there again. Thank you so much. And Jason, thank you for co-hosting. See, other board members, it's very easy. So I'll be wanting to see all those emails of all the board members wanting to co-host. Are there any questions on anything that we've covered this evening? I noticed that in the chat, people are sending their emails and information, so be sure to capture that for information on your fellow members and business owners. And if there are no questions, I'm just going to give a few closing remarks. So that wraps up our Chamber Business After 5 for February. Again, thanks to Michelle and John. And I hope you had a chance to see some familiar faces, connect with some new ones, perhaps expand your circles of friends and business contacts, and learned of some valuable resources from Chamber membership to help your business adapt and to support local. I encourage you to reach out, get involved, give back to the community however you can. Continue to support each other, listen, learn, and have a conversation with someone in a positive manner. We look forward to helping our businesses and continuing our work as the Wasaga Beach Chamber of Commerce to support the community and ensure that we do stay together strong. Hope to see you all at our Women in Business Awards and cocktail party. And the next Business After 5, I promise I'll try to make it interesting and fun. It's all about taxes, and it's taking place Thursday, March 25th. So stay safe, everyone, and have a good evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Great to see you.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for having me.